Hey guys, back at it again today with another look at this beautiful game right here. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's hard to believe now that it's been over 3 years since this game came out. Like, where has the time gone? Now, some of you may remember that I have took a look at this game before in a previous episode of James Games, whereas today we're going to take a look at both of the DLC packs that have been released since the release of this game. And yes, I know that this video could have been made much sooner, but hey, it's better late than never. So hope you enjoy. Now let's talk about the DLC for Breath of the Wild.
Can you believe that after 3 years I've clocked in at 250 hours now? 250. The most playtime for any game I have on the Nintendo Switch. Is quite mental when I think about it now. I've still not completed the game 100%. To do that, you need to collect all of the Korok leaves. I remember when I first played the game, I thought, you know what would be really cool? Something like a tracker for all the Koroks in the game. Well, in this DLC, we get the Korok mask. That's right. In DLC Pack 1, you get a Korok mask, and it has helped me out a lot in finding all the damn Koroks. If you want to truly 100% the game, then this right here is the item for you. But the Korok mask is not the reason why I bought both of these DLC packs. It was the additional content, the Master Trials, which offers a new Master Mode. It is the hard mode of this game. You thought that Breath of the Wild kicked your ass before? Well, it will now with this mode. Enemies are smarter and harder to kill. One of those Lionels, you know, those guys that I've had trouble with, and I mentioned in my original review for this, yeah, they show up in the opening area now. Talk about raising the bar. For me though, the real selling point of the Master Trials DLC is the Trial of the Sword Challenge. This is found in the area where you first got the Master Sword, where the Deku Tree is, and wow, did this not disappoint me. In this trial, you're transported to another world. All of your items which you've obtained throughout the main quest are gone, including the Master Sword. It's a bit like the Event-Tide Island, which you can encounter in the main map of the game. Once you enter, there's only two ways out. Either by winning, or death.
There's one thing I've learned from video games through the years, is that I'm always up for a challenge.
In this trial, you are presented with 45 different rooms, all with enemies which you have encountered throughout this game. All of this requires a lot of skill and patience. It took me a few tries to get a perfect run to the end. In order to progress, you must defeat all of the enemies in each room. But remember, you only have a limited amount of options. One mistake could cost you surviving all the way to the 45th room. All I can say is, as frustrating as it could be dying multiple times in this place, I always found myself coming back. And when I beat this, the reward was worthwhile. This was definitely worth the money. The second DLC pack, which is known as the Champion's Ballad, adds more new quests. You thought this game had enough quests already, but Nintendo just goes, think again. I like this because we get even more items and costumes which relate to the Zelda franchise, and that alone is great for me because I am a Zelda nerd. The main selling point of the Champion's Ballad though is after you do some of these new quests, we get what is effectively the 5th dungeon of the game, along with more shrines and another boss. Just like the Trial of the Sword, I was again satisfied with my reward at the end of all of this, that reward being a brand new room, the Master Cycle Zero, Stop everything you're doing. Link can ride a motorbike in an official Zelda game now. Let that shit sink in now. Forget riding a horse. Riding this thing around Hyrule adds a new depth to the exploration for new treasures and completing side quests. Yeah, eventually the bike does run out of fuel, but all the consumable items you picked up can be used to refill the power. It's like this thing runs on fucking Mr. Fusion. To conclude, the DLC packs add a little extra punch to a game which I've already hailed as a masterpiece. If you purchase the additional content before you're anywhere near completing the game, then I think it will come in quite useful in many ways for you. I have been critical of paid DLC in the past, but I think on this occasion, Nintendo, they got it right. Of course I will say recommend it, but don't forget, I love the Zelda series. The rest is up to you. Thanks for watching. For a more in-depth review of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, follow the link on your screen now, and make sure to subscribe for the next installment of James Games.